Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit late to this whole situation, mostly because I got married. I know, I've been saying that. It's kind of like a personality trait for at least like a couple more weeks. But there is a TikToker and I guess YouTuber, his name's Mizzy, and he's like a prankster, but he's probably the dumbest prankster on the internet right now, where he'll like go and do a prank, but he'll record himself doing a prank, which is obviously what you do when you're pranking somebody, but he'll do crimes and then record it as well. So he's not the smartest, and I really wanted to talk about his apology that came out recently and why I haven't covered the situation until now, and I just wanted to take some time to just tell you why throughout this video. So yeah, I haven't really looked at the video or even looked online to see like to talk about Mizzy, and that's mostly because I wanted to wait until everything came out and maybe see if he did an apology, or maybe to see if he got arrested again. And he did get arrested again after like Keemstar reached out to him to try to get into his head to tell him to, yo, you know, stop it. And I saw a video where he was like hijacking a train, and that's never really good. We could also watch that video today. Hopefully YouTube doesn't take it down or take that part down, but we could watch that video and I can kind of just react to it, I guess. And I also wanted to talk about his apology video after he got arrested and talk about how the news are giving him like a platform and try to like send him in the right direction, but apparently nothing really works for him, and he'll only take advice from Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, which happen to be the Tate brothers. We'll just have to see what happens. Let's just get into the video. Now again, Mizzy is like a TikToker or like YouTuber who does pranks, and he just started breaking out mostly because of all this crazy like insane pranks that he's been doing and capturing on video. Like there's one that went really viral when he broke into somebody's house. No, I wouldn't say broke, but I guess technically he did break into their house because he like walked into their house and then he got kicked out. And then there's like another video where he stole somebody's dog and like the lady was really distressed about it. There's a bunch of things where he just records himself doing crimes, and even though he'll say that they're not crimes because it's just a prank, and then he'll apologize to like the homeowner, or he'll apologize to the person that he just stole a dog from, or he'll apologize just to the audience, but then at the end of it he'll just say that this is all just a movement and how you have to follow the movement. I don't really understand what that means, and it's kind of like the bottom of the totem pole when you're talking about just pranks in general. That usually means that like people who prank usually don't have the greatest like personality, and they use their pranks to kind of fester and build an audience because they know that they can't really build an audience by themselves. So I wanted to look at one video, and it's one of the videos where he like walks into somebody's house. I'm hoping I can find it. If I can't, then I'll just have to cut this out. But if I can find it, here it is.
This is to man and to fall.
James, come to the front door right now, please.
James?
James.
You man, come.
Hello, James.
We need to speak to James.
James.
Hi.
James.
Is this
Right,
where the
let's
study
go
group is?
Study group. No. What door number is this?
No. Study group.
Yeah, no, 5:30. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on.
All right, so you just saw the video. I was able to find it. Obviously, it's not in the best quality because you couldn't really download it, so I had to record it from my phone. I would just wanted to say that this whole video, like, I think it was only 60 seconds, but this was extremely insane. I actually really haven't seen the video until now, and it's kind of insane that the wife stops or tries to stop Mizzy before he actually goes into the house, where in the beginning you could hear her say, like, what are you doing? And then once he gets into the house and approaches, like, the man, then she tries to call James, the owner of the house. His name is James, to come upstairs, and in the background you can see just a little kid in the back. And to get them out of the house, because Mizzy keeps saying that he's looking for a study group, actually before he even gets them out of the house, Mizzy goes into the living room and sits down on their couch and then records everything in the house instead of just getting like right out. And then the guy says like, hey, I have kids, and he's like, oh, sorry, I'll get out of the house. But yeah, it's just not good, and I just don't understand why you would even film yourself. You got to be the stupidest person in the world to film yourself literally breaking the law. Put it this way, you live in a house, and that house is supposed to be your security. You have the door like ajar because your wife is outside, and then 2 or 3 random people walk into the house after you ask them what are they doing, and they just continuously ignore you and then ask you like where the study session is or where the study group is. It's such a horrible thing to do. And it's such a horrible thing because that is a house, like a man's house is like supposed to be their kingdom. So to come in and then honestly, if I was a homeowner, I would probably kick his ass before he went in there. But that's why Mizzy probably rocks with like 3 or 4 people with him, so that if anything does happen, at least they can either run away or like beat up on him too. But you know, it's just despicable. And in the apology video that we're about to see just in a couple minutes, then he'll actually say that that video was never supposed to be uploaded and it should never went viral because the media picks and chooses what they want to put out, and how he's not really that bad of a person, and how Mizzy and him are 2 different people, and he was just trying to build clout to start empowering the youth. But I'm hoping that he empowers the youth the right way and not how he's been doing it already. On Twitter just 2 days ago, Mizzy would put out an apology video and then just this whole big paragraph of what he's sorry for and how he can change and why he's the future of the youth, and he's only 18 years old, and like, again, he didn't, like he said, that video should have never went viral. Just, yeah. So let's look at it and then I'll come back afterwards. Actually, before we even get to that, I wanted to say that Mizzy was actually arrested and he was put into like for breaching a court order that just happened recently. And after that, instead of trying to shapen up, he puts out a like mugshot picture and says that he's back, and then posts a video of him like dancing in front of the precinct. But you know, great person. But all right, let's get into the apology video.
As a TikTok terror from the Piers Morgan show. You may know me from as this menace on the news articles. They've just been painting me out as this bad guy. But I want you guys to know that I'm actually not this bad guy. Mizzy and Bakari are 2 different people, isn't it? Bakari is the mastermind behind Mizzy. And I know Mizzy has made some harsh decisions and harsh pranks. Like, not all my pranks are bad. Like, the media picks and chooses what pranks they want to put out there for people to have their own opinion on. And that's why all of this controversy started. That one video, I regret that video, innit? I don't really have regrets in my life. I live life in the moment. But that video should have never been posted or even done in the first place, innit? Like, kids in the yard, whatnot, whatever. But just the stress on the family and the cause of the video going so viral was not good. Like, I basically gained count from a stupid thing, innit? And now that I have this platform and all eyes on me, I'm trying to do right now. And I'm trying to help all the young people, and I'm trying to help everybody, yeah? This is Bakari speaking, not even Mizzy. We need to differentiate the 2 people. Like, Mizzy's still going to be in effect in some sort of way, shape and form, like with the Twitch streams and the IRL and just doing different types of content. But I'm going to try to be giving back to the people, innit? I've been in talks with the Tate brothers. Tristan reached out to me. He said he wants to help me lead a better light for the young people because I can be an advocate for so much different things. I'm a young black male that's been on Piers Morgan's show. Regardless of however the interview went, I still feel like I held myself down. So obviously, me, Tristan and Andrew have been in talks and they want to support me, and I'm seeing it like it's all genuine and we need to make things go further than where it is because I have the power now, and whatever I do can make me go up. I can be it's like a hero up, where I can be the hero or I can be the villain. I can continue being the villain because right now I am a villain. So you guys need to understand that this is real talks right now, and we're going to make a big move. And the We Outside movement, like I've been saying, this movement and the plans, the We Outside movement is real, bro. We Outside, it goes deeper than just saying we outside. It's being one with yourself and letting no one tell you otherwise. But yeah, you man, I really understand it.
During this apology video, he starts off saying that this is Bakari speaking and not Mizzy, and how he's the mastermind, and how like Bakari is the mastermind behind Mizzy. But the media, again, tries to point out things that he's done bad. He apologizes and says that that video, again, should never have went viral, and it was distress on the family, and now he didn't know that there was kids involved, and how moving forward, he just wants to continue to better himself because he's the future for the youth. Now, he says that he's been trying to get help from the Tristan brothers, and there was a lot of positive support within the like comments of this. Like KSI commented on it, Keemstar also commented on it, and there's a lot of support for people that actually want to see him do well. And again, this is a good apology. He does apologize for things that he has done, and he says that he did do like good pranks, but there's never really such thing of like a good prank. I've never heard a prank that turns out to be good, but you know, maybe that's just me. Like if somebody pranked me and gave me like $1 and then pranked me and gave me like $1,000, then yeah, that's a good prank. But I don't think that's in his repertoire. So now I think we just have to wait and see how Mizzy can evolve from this. It was only 2 days ago when he uploaded his apology video, but being like an idiot and like recording yourself doing crimes just for clout, like he's literally just begging for clout at this point. He's somebody that is looking for clout. And I think once he sees that the views aren't really coming in, I think he'll try to do what he was just doing in the first place. Again, he is young. He is only 18 years old, and you know, the frontal cortex in your brain, especially in men, aren't really good at like making choices. And of course, it seems like I'm defending him, but it does seem like he does have some growing up to do, and hopefully with the guidance of Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate, hopefully they guide him well. You know, everybody has their own views on the Tate brothers. I really don't have one because I don't really watch them that much, but I wanted to say hopefully they give him a good, you know, don't do these types of videos because you again are the youth. But yeah, that's it for me. How do you feel about Mizzy? Put it in the comments below if you've even seen him or if you've seen any of his videos before his TikTok got taken down. Again, that's all for me, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, make sure to subscribe. A name for himself within the business for his wrestling technique and being a great competitor, while also working through serious injuries and nagging pain. But behind closed doors, Kurt Angle is indulging in one of the most devastating mixes of painkillers, which almost took his life away. Today on the channel, I wanted to discuss Kurt Angle's career, the rise of Perk Angle, and the darkest points in his life that Kurt